What's going on, Pokemanz friends? It's your boy Tyler and
Garza.
Today we're here for week 2 of the recap show, going over what y'all have done this week. So to start off this video, we're going to say goodbye to Coach Jermain of the Kansas City Cliff Keys.
Yes, the first take.
So taking his place will be Coach Pedro of the New York Latia. I don't know how to say that, but
Latiasai.
Latios and Latias, plural, is what he told me. So he will be taking Jermain's spot. Of course, he has drafted his own team, and he'll be taking on Coach Ryan of the Houston Hippowdons first. But to move on, we'll go over the first match, which is going to be the Houston Hippowdons versus the Redskin Rockets. Coach Ryan brought Mega Metagross, Hippowdon, Snorlax, Jellicent, Mandabuzzin, and Tay. While Coach Jordan brought Mega Absol, Trevenant, Mienshao, Heatran, Savali, and Nidoking. This was a pretty fun match to watch. Of course, it's Jordan's second time ever touching a DS, so she was able to do what she does. She is just slowly getting better. But Ryan was able to take the victory overall. And yeah, that's about how it happened. What'd you think of this battle, Garza?
It was pretty good. Exciting. Though that Metagross and Snorlax seem to be the most intense things in this tournament.
Yes, they are. Now, going on to the next one, it's going to be the Delaware Delibirds versus Garza's Atlanta Bravebirds. Tell us what happened there, Garza.
I overpredicted a lot. I misinterpreted the person I was going against and overprepped. Didn't think that was possible.
So, Thomas brought Mega Sceptile, Bronzong, Incineroar, Mesprit, Suicune, Electivire, while Garza, you brought Cloyster, Ambipom, Necrozma, Azel, Flygon, and Tyranitar. I gotta say, my favorite part was where he got that Ice Punch on the Flygon. He got that read perfect.
He did. He definitely did.
Overall, a fun match to watch. Go ahead and watch it on the channel if you haven't yet. It was a pretty fun battle. You just gotta get by of Garza talking really, really light.
I had to, since he was in the living room.
We couldn't hear you.
I could hear you.
That's because Thomas is loud. Next up is my Nevada Lycanpax versus the New England Pat Rats from Coach Dalton. I brought the Mega Blastoise, the Alola Marowak, the Rotom Heat, Tangrowth, Donphan, and Buffalon, while he brought his Mega Lucario, Galvantula, Mamoswine, Cofagrigus, Victini, and Superior. Overall, that was a hard match for me to prep for. If you can't tell, Dalton has a team and a half here.
He does.
And it was just real hard to prep for it, but overall, Tangrowth ended up being my main player in that match. And luckily I had Buffalon to keep that Superior in check because it looked like he was going to claw his way back, but I'm so glad I did not let that thing fall early in the match. Kept it around, but overall it was a really fun match. I think Dalton played real well. He did tell me that he did not expect me to just go straight for a fire move on Mega Lucario. That's why he stayed in turn 1, but I had no reason not to. Going on to the next one is going to be the Tennessee Typhlosions versus the Florida Crocodiles. Coach Nugget brought Mega Salamence, Moltres, Starmie, Togekiss, Nihiligo, Kyurem Black, while Coach Robert brought Mega Blaziken, Muzdale, Kingdra, Chestnut, Alakazam, and Buzzswole. It just turned into a match that was kind of back and forth for trading damage until finally Coach Nugget was able to get, I think, 2 Dragon Dances with his Mega Salamence. Yep. Overall, I thought it was a pretty good battle. Of course, Robert's new to the battling scene. What did you think of this one?
It was pretty good. It was just... Once he got that 2, there was nothing that Robert could have done.
Alright, to go to the next one, it's going to be the Bayou Blazikens versus the Tennessee Electabuzzes. Coach Barry brought the Mega Swampert, the Dusknoir, the Carbink, Tesserina, Hydreigon, and Gengar, while Coach Mike brought the Mega Tyranitar, Magnezone, Escadrille, Toxicroak, Houndoom, and Blissey. This was a very fun match to watch for me. I don't know if you got to see it yet.
I have not yet.
Coach Mike was winning, but as soon as he got the Mega Swampert out there, the Mega Swampert was able to clean up the rest of that match. So it was unfortunate for Mike, but he had to try to play around it, but the Mega Swampert was just taking over at that point. But it was a real good play from both these coaches. They played really well out there for that one. Going on to the next one is going to be the Detroit Dragonites versus the Kansas City Klefki. The winner was Coach Jesse, bringing his Mega Aerodactyl as Mew, Shuckle, Mimikyu, Ninetales, Milotic, while Coach Jermain for his last match brought his Mega Scizor, Raikou, Metachan, Alolan Muck, Golduck, and Klefki. Now, I'm going to warn y'all, I will put the battle codes in the description, but this match is 85 turns long, and it is a struggle to watch. But feel free to watch it. It became a stall war between the Shuckle and the, just Shuckle, Klefki, Alolan and Golduck. And then it turned out the whole time that Metachan had a red card, which made me think, why not switch to Metachan after he got all the Shell Smash? But it's all Coach Jermain's plan. But it was a real struggle to watch. Jesse asked me to take notes on it, and about 40 turns in, I was just like, why do I agree to this? But overall, it was a good battle. It did end up with a forfeit from Jermain because Jermain didn't want to stall anymore between transforming Mew. It came down to the wire between Jesse's Mew that had transform and then the Mega Scizor. So it just basically whoever ran out of PP first, and Jermain just gave up.
Sounds about right.
The MVP, as y'all voted on the Pokemanz page, is Tangrowth. Of course, it was able to wall out a lot of Coach Dalton's team, and it was able to take out 3 kills before any real damage happened to him. So, I don't like giving myself the MVP, but I put it up there for y'all to vote. I almost went with second place, but I thought I'd just go ahead and do it. Going on to the top 5 of the season MVP board, we have Mega Metagross 13-2, Snorlax 13-3, Mega Salamence 10-0, Alolan Marowak 9-1, and Mega Sceptile 9-4. So we got 3 Megas up there, and then a tier 3 and a tier 4.
Mm-hmm. Salamence, he just kind of creeped his way up.
But good job to all of y'all that are up there. Others have to try hard.
Don't look at me like that. Just wait. Round 7.
What Thomas did wrong? I couldn't come up with nothing. Maybe Garza can real quick.
No, he did good. You're doing good, Thomas.
And
Proud.
we give you 1 clap.
You don't get one from me.
Now, next matchup is I face off against Coach Mike of the Tennessee Electabuzz. Coach Jordan of the Redskin Rockets will face Coach Garza of the Atlanta Brave Birds. Coach Ryan of the Houston Hippowdons will take on Pedro of the New York Lottie. I can't say it.
I think it's Lottie.
Coach Thomas of the Delaware Delabirds will take on Coach Nugget of the Tennessee Typhlosions. There it is. Coach Robert of the Florida Crocodiles will take on Barry of the... Oh, there was a name change for Barry.
You did?
Yes, he asked me to change his name. Let me get that for y'all. Really sorry about that.
Very unprofessional.
Very unprofessional. Let me find it. But he asked me if he could change his name so it's no longer BBBBBB. Barry. But he is now the Baton Rogue Blaziken. Sorry if I am pronouncing that wrong, but he is now the Baton Rogue.
Baton Road Blazekins.
But that is his name now. Versus, he'll be facing against Robert of Florida Crocodiles. Of course, they're real good friends, so that should be a fun match for him. And then Coach Jesse of the Detroit Dragonites will be facing off against Dalton of the New England Pat Rats. Well, that's all we have for y'all. Sorry that we kind of rushed through this one. We tried to get it done as fast as possible since now me and Garza are on different shifts.
Yep.
So it's going to be a little more difficult to make these videos, but we'll do our best to get them to y'all. But from here, we will see y'all next time. I'm Tickle Maina.
I'm Metalhead Garza.
Bye!